It's Wednesday. At least for us it is. You could be listening to this on another day of the week, but the result is the same. We're here for you. It's the show. It's What's Up Big Rapids. We're your hosts. I'm Chris James.
And I'm Pat Brooks.
And before we even get into it, we just want you to know it doesn't matter who you are, doesn't matter where you're from, doesn't matter what you look like or what you have done. You are a loved and valuable member of this community, and we will do everything we can not to waste even a moment of your precious time. Right, Pat?
That's right. Just like every week, we don't waste time to hit likes, to hit subscribes, tell a friend, hit the share button, put it out on all your socials. Tell your grandma, your aunt, we love you all. Thank you, everybody. The feedback has been awesome this little short trip into the year, and thank you, everybody, for watching.
Yeah,
how you doing?
Absolutely. You know what? It's been a packed week.
It has been.
You know, the days are going so quick. I haven't even noticed how cold and dark they've been, and now true. You know, all of a sudden we're seeing like 40-degree days suddenly.
I just realized it was the 11th.
I'm telling you,
holy cow!
Yeah, we're about halfway through this. Everyone's least favorite month already.
Yep.
I'm telling you, we're 10% of the way through the year. Congratulations to you guys who are sticking to your goals for your new selves.
Yes.
Pat and I have been sticking to ours. We're right there with you. We're getting up. We're doing it every day.
Doing our best, at least.
Yeah. Yep. I have not missed a day yet.
Minus the stray donut.
Wow, look, man, you get if you do
reward yourself.
You do the other things right. You can eat a donut if you want to. So
it has been packed. I mean, I've been dealing with a lot of things. We finally got final approval on the venue. The
sign went up on the Banded Raccoon. I saw
it.
It looks great. What a cool sign.
Thank you. It was work with Viking Sign Solutions out of Howard City.
I was going to say where now. I feel like you drive by them.
They're right there in the main strip of downtown. Used to be like where White's used to be way back in the day. Okay. If you're from the area, that little strip mall that's in there, that's been a staple of Howard City for a long time. Yep. Yeah. But he did the one on the front, and we got one off the back. We got new door signs.
Check that out.
I come to him and was like, hey, he's family. So shout out. Oh, family that helps.
Doesn't surprise me.
Yeah.
You guys are related to like everybody. It's
crazy. We do. We got some, and I told him, hey, this is what I'm thinking about doing.
Well, you did a great job. The signs look, they got a real catchy look to them. I mean,
a little bit different than everything else there on Main Street.
So. Catches the eye. I tell you what, if you're paying attention to Main Street, you might have noticed another sign that went up as well. The Cottage Inn Pizza and Pub, is that what it says?
I think so.
I think that's what it says. Cottage Inn Pizza and Pub. They got a great looking sign up on the old MPI building. At least that's what I call it. The old MPI building.
People will call that forever.
Yep. Across the hall from the
old JCPenney building.
Well, across the street from the old JCPenney building, across the hall from that gym that everybody likes.
Yep.
Factory Gym.
Yep.
Shout out to those guys. You know what? I peeked in there a couple times in the last couple of days. Packed.
That's awesome. Packed. There used to be a ton of people that would come to the gym at Planet Fitness that once that place opened just disappeared. And now every once in a while you'll see them come in and you're like, hey, I haven't seen you in a while. And they're like,
for anybody who wants to lift heavier, right? Powerlifting. That's just not really a Planet Fitness thing.
Nope. In fact, they're supposed to lunk you.
That's right. Right? Yeah, everybody's familiar with the lunk alarm.
I haven't heard a lunk alarm in a decade there. But
wow. How about that?
Maybe that's just because they all hang out at Factory and JD Fit.
There you go.
Another great place to lift. So,
or you guys have a cool staff.
Yeah,
it's been a long time since I've been in there, but anyway, let's not. You
said you've been hitting up.
Yes, the Festival of the Arts is in full swing. I want to just encourage everybody. Thank you to everybody who is going out. I've gone to, I think, almost 10 of the events so far out of the 77 events that they've got this year. And everyone has had a bigger crowd than I would have expected from years past. Just, if I was just guessing going in.
Yeah, the ukulele?
Yeah, we did that on Friday. I went and helped a little bit with the ukulele class. That was super fun. And if anybody, there was at least 20 people there with their ukuleles.
Okay.
Which for Friday afternoon, I thought, wow, that was impressive. If you missed it, don't worry about it. Come this Friday. George has a very easygoing, easy-paced style, and he spent a lot of the first class teaching, talking about the instrument and teaching how to tune it. So, you didn't miss anything that you couldn't get up and running in a couple minutes.
That's cool.
I also wanted to give a shout out to the FSU Drama kids. I think it was later that night, They,
That's when you text me. Yeah.
They put on an evening of scenes and songs at the Toppings.
I love
the
that.
back room
The
at
back
Toppings.
room there's
It was
hosting
great,
like
man.
that.
It was full of people. It was cozy. The kids did a great job. I mean, they ought to be. I mean, they should be proud of themselves. And I know that their counterparts in the music entertainment business space, they're doing it this
Okay.
Thursday night, not Friday. It's this Thursday night.
We'll thumb through
We'll
there.
get to it when we talk about FOTA. I just
Yeah.
wanted to let you know, because you get a lot of bang for your buck on that. You get to see a whole bunch of emerging talent.
Very cool.
You know, on one of
somebody
those.
before they're super famous and
Yeah, no
superstar
kidding.
and all that kind of stuff. No, it was. I seen you come by. Thank you for coming by. We did a little Super Bowl thing at the venue to kind of just.
I came
It's
by.
best to host there and practice.
Yeah, we had rehearsal and stuff. Sunday, I went, at church all morning, obviously, and then in the afternoon there was a concert at Emmanuel Lutheran Church. It was this piano player. He played like jazz, show tunes. He was taking requests. It was unbelievable. He could play anything. He was
going up there.
He was incredible, but also he was playing bass with his left foot.
Play piano, man.
He had one of those. He had one of those one octave pedal boards that like organ players play. And
Okay.
he was I mean, he was playing excellent bass
That's-
with his left foot while he's going.
The talent. Of
And
some
he
people.
had this percussionist with him, like I would say probably mid 60s to
Okay.
late 60s.
grooving.
Latin percussionist from the Detroit area.
Okay.
Nicknamed El Pulpo, the
yeah.
octopus. And man, what a great name.
That is
I
an
was
awesome
so
name.
inspired watching him play. He played very similar
You
to
call him the octopus because he plays like he has 8 hands, right?
I mean,
all right,
exactly
all right.
right. He was playing
Very
everything
cool.
all the time, taking a lot of chances,
That's right in your wheelhouse, man.
yeah, right in my wheelhouse. But I was really inspired by this guy because I'm a lot more careful and deliberate and measured, probably, whereas he was just taking all sorts of wild
the music play
chances
him,
and
right?
Exactly
Yeah,
right. He was
yeah.
reacting because this whole thing was not rehearsed. You know what I mean? So especially for him, I mean, the piano player is in charge. I mean, he's sort of setting the tone. This percussionist just had to react to whatever the guy did.
That's
and
amazing.
it was that was super fun. And then so after that, I had Hand of Giants rehearsal, and when that was over, came and caught, I don't know, 20 minutes of a pretty boring football game.
Yeah.
There were a lot of people that seemed to be there.
Yeah.
But it was not that great of a game. Caught the halftime, and that was it for me.
And then,
I
yeah,
went
you
home.
were like, all right, I'm going to go home. And I'm like,
tired.
I wish I could go home too. No, it was a fun event. We had, family and friends kind of
What time
showed
did you
up.
end
And
up getting to turn everything off? and go
I
home?
think by, 15, 20 after the game got over with, we were out of there.
What time would that have been?
10:30, I think.
That's not bad.
It does seem like Super Bowls used to go a little bit later. But yeah, I think by 10:30 we were back at the house, ready for chilling, and which is nice. But yep, this weekend there's NBA All-Star. You probably don't care, but I'm a big basketball
anything
guy,
about it.
and NBA All-Star weekend is super highlighting it, even though it's Valentine's Day weekend too.
I heard some exciting baseball news that I wasn't sure if it was just internet messing around or whatnot.
You've been staring at this photo right here for a minute too, huh?
Yeah. So what's the scoop with that? Is that true?
It is. It is. Justin Verlander is back. That is spring training this morning.
Wow.
Him
back.
and Tarek Skubal. JV made me fall in love with the game. It was right around the time I started watching the Tigers pretty heavily. It was his rookie season. I didn't watch baseball up until then. And, obviously with the best pitcher in baseball right next to him. So it's kind of cool to see him come back. And, that's probably around the time you got into baseball. You were pretty heavy into baseball during
my
that
whole
era
life,
too. Yeah.
but definitely, Verlander is man. I haven't seen very many no hitters. You know what I mean? Like that I've watched with my own eyes, and a couple of them were his.
You throw two of them. Yeah, I've seen two of them too. Yeah. Yeah, it's nice. He's 43, coming back on a 1-year deal, and he always said he was going to retire a Tiger. So kind of cool to see him come back and last hurrah. So it's exciting. I see lots of buzz on the old Facebook
I think
about
the vibes with between him and Miggy for the young guys. That's going to have to just.
Oh man,
they're going to want to impress these. You know what I mean? They're going to want to show them something.
Teach them something. Yeah, no, it's nice to and baseball's right around the corner. So that's exciting.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's sports news, everybody. We got a lot going on.
We
man,
do.
So I don't know where you wanted to get started. You know what we should do first is we want to thank last week's guest,
Yes.
Jennifer Knowles from
Thank
Special
you,
Olympics.
Jennifer.
That was super fun. We had a great episode, and man, it made my job really, really easy with the getting reels out and stuff like
for
that.
sure.
Because the whole episode was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a lot
clips.
of great information. Polar Plunge is the 28th, so get out there, show out for them.
Yeah, it's only a couple weeks away.
Yeah, and it'll be right there in front of the Elks that morning. So
Yep.
go sign up to jump in the water.
Sign up to jump in, or if you're too chicken, they've got a two chicken to jump, two chicken to plunge, maybe.
Yep.
T-shirts that you can make a donation, you get a T-shirt, and you still get to participate.
I think I'm going to do that one because
It's probably
I
the way to go.
am quote too chicken to plunge.
All right, and then we also want to thank Kenzie for gracing us with her presence last week and again this week.
We got her back again.
Yeah, Kenzie.
I seen Dom this morning. I did.
Oh, he's back.
He is.
Oh, good.
He got
He's
back
just-
super late last night,
great.
but he's catching up today. So
Great. So we know he's safe and sound and
He
back
is,
home.
he
Kenzie,
is.
how's everything going with you?
Good. How are you?
Oh, hanging in there. School going okay?
Yep. Wrapped up school in September after I finished my internship here and got my bachelor's in business administration through Ferris and have been just working, trying to pay that off currently.
there you go.
Yeah.
Have you got a new job? Anything degree related?
Not yet.
Have you even looked?
Not
No,
yet.
she hasn't. There it is.
I'm waiting for my boyfriend to graduate because we're going to relocate once he graduates.
Okay.
And he graduates in May, so it's just a couple more months.
Where are you guys thinking? Like close by, like Grand Rapids, or like somewhere totally different?
Probably Grand Rapids. It just depends on wherever he gets his internship because he has a summer internship as well after.
And what is his major?
Automotive engineering.
Oh, that's cool.
So he wouldn't want to intern on the show then?
It probably wouldn't count.
No,
Probably not.
probably not.
Plus, I mean, those are the kind of internships that lead to good jobs.
That's
so
true.
You don't want to waste those internships.
That's cool though. No, that's. I mean, I figured maybe you were ducking the negative 20s. That's coming again this weekend. I seen on the news coming, but Grand
wish.
Rapids is probably gonna be cold there still too. So
Yeah, very much so.
I saw a statistic that said that of the last 21 days, only 4 hours had been above freezing in Grand Rapids.
4 hours
Out of 21 days, out of 3 weeks, only 4 hours had been above freezing. That's in Grand Rapids, so up here it was probably even colder.
Oh yeah, for sure. It was nice yesterday though, right?
Supposedly,
I don't know.
didn't feel it. I mean, I walked to get Noble. I walked to pick him up, and we walked back, and I was cold, man. And supposedly it was like 40 degrees, but why the wind was.
Well, I mean, you're sticking to your goals, and now
that's
you get a
true.
little colder
maybe
now.
I'm just a little
so-
colder too. So
Right on.
All right. Yeah, man. Well, what do you say? Should we?
Let's get into it.
What do you want to start with?
We'll start with our our weekly segment.
Oh, good. I was hoping you'd say that.
If you want to get
I'm
us
telling you what.
locked in.
Let's do it. Here it is.
It's the featured creature of the week.
Yeah, this thing is odd. It's the red-eye crocodile skink. It's native to New Guinea.
Hey, this is a family show. What is it?
Skink.
Oh, what?
Red-eye crocodile skink.
Look at how big its head is. Maybe it was just the perspective.
Native,
That is
yeah,
a
I think
big
it
head,
might be.
though.
It has some crazy big eyes. But it is native to New Guinea.
Reminds me of that old song. She's a blue-eyed, purple-eyed people eater. Remember that one?
Yeah,
It's
isn't that a movie or something?
Purple eater.
One-eyed.
One horn, one-eyed, purple people eater.
Yeah,
Something like
yeah,
that.
something like
I don't
that.
even
Yeah,
remember.
yellow-eyed, right?
Anyway, wow.
No, this is the red-eye crocodile skink. It's native to New Guinea, known for their striking red eye rings and armor appearance. This is the small lizard that typically measures between 6 or so inches, 6 or 7 inches, some would say. In the wild, they're often found on the forest floor, often hidden underneath leaf litter and debris. They thrive in humid environments and typically are found near water sources. They're active during dusk and dawn, and their primary diet is insects such as crickets, mealworms, and such. You can properly care, they can live up to 10 years, but they are definitely sensitive and don't typically enjoy handling for long periods of time. To
Well,
see
that's too
one
bad.
or go get more information, stop and see our friends at E&E Tropical Fish in Rogers Heights.
Okay, I tell you what, man, I like the look of this guy. I like a few things about him. Look at that. See, it seems like he's being okay, being handled there.
Yeah.
Sitting on the guy's hand.
He's tiny.
And I tell you what, I like everything about them. They chill out, they hide out, so they're not causing any trouble. They like it warm. They like to hang out near water. Who doesn't?
For sure.
You know what I mean? Seems like they got it going on, and they're eating bugs. So
I mean, he's a lizard that looks like a
cleaning up.
crocodile, so he's already got an advantage,
yeah, no kidding. I mean,
natural selection-wise.
seems like a pretty cool little pet. Lives about 10 years. That's a good, that's a good
That's
commitment.
a good, solid pet right there.
Yeah, no kidding.
And it seemed like it's easy. I mean, mealworms, crickets, smother.
Now, what's a skink?
A skink? We're gonna have to check with Kenzie on that one.
Yeah, I guess
to look up what a skink is.
Yeah,
But
and yeah,
I would
that'd be
assume
helpful.
some kind of verbiage for a lizard, if I had to guess. I mean, it looks like a lizard.
Skint.
Is it a
another
reptile?
word.
Is it an
It
amphibian?
seems like maybe a British word or something like that. They use
From
like
New Guinea.
skint or skinflint, skint, skink.
Yeah.
All right.
Very
That's,
cool.
That's our creatured feature of the week. Get into E&E Tropical Fish to check out more of their delightful little friends.
They got all kinds of rope fish. We got mud crickets and
Pixie frogs.
pixie
and
frogs and all kinds of stuff.
Axolotl.
Oh, that's right. The axolotl. That was the first one. That was a
Yep.
good one. No, we have tons of stuff. Do you want to get into a quick run through of Festival of the Arts real quick?
Sure, let's do
and
that.
Then we'll look at the rest of
Let's
February.
do that. We'll try not to overwhelm you tonight. If you want to be at Williams Auditorium, you will catch me and my bandmates and some other friends will be there to see the screening of Immediate Family. That is a documentary film, and the filmmaker will be there to talk about it, answer questions, and stuff like that. So any music lovers, this is going to be a good one for you. Next up, tomorrow, you got a couple choices. Thursday, February 12th, Mark Gifford will be talking about
Rocks, stones.
Yeah, Petoskey stones
Petoskey
and
stones. Pudding
how to find
stones.
them, where to find them, that kind of a thing. And at the same time, that's going to be happening at Artworks. And at the same time, down at Toppings, in the back room, the coffee shop at Toppings, the music entertainment business students are going to be putting on a little showcase for you guys. They're doing like an evening of songs. So I don't know how many, but usually I'm guessing probably an hour to 90 minutes worth of music. So I will be there as well. Just be a little bit late because we got Sisterhood at church.
I know on Friday, the music series continues at Emmanuel Lutheran Church at 7 o'clock, and Exit Music for the End of Time will be there. Sergey
Kitko.
piano.
Sergey Kitko on piano.
Very, very.
Looks awesome.
Yeah, Mozart, Bach, Mahler.
This guy was a
Mahler.
finalist for the Pulitzer Prize in music. Okay,
He's got it going on. On Saturday at City Hall, we got cross-stitching with Jana Ferrier. This will be at 11 a.m. There's no fee for this workshop. Pre-registration is required to ensure sufficient materials are available, and you
That
give them a shout.
reminds me, Pat. I noticed this week when I was looking through the book, there is a strings and things type of a group that meets at Artworks every single week, and there are several groups, and you can find them in the back of these books. If you haven't picked up your copy, in the front and in the back are like different groups and
Hook and Needle, Camera Club,
the Hook and Needle
Woodwhackers.
They meet the second Tuesday on each month from 1 to 4 and the fourth Tuesday from 6 to 8 p.m. So, you know what I mean? They're trying to make it for everybody.
Gotcha.
Harmonicas, they meet every Tuesday morning. The Woodwhackers meet every Tuesday morning. Tuesdays and Wednesdays, actually.
Novelty Book
Oh,
Club.
yeah, that's a book club I had not heard of before.
Thursday of each month.
Yeah, isn't that cool?
These are really cool. These go
So
on
anyway,
all
that's
year
a
round.
bonus. That's just a bonus thing, you guys. If maybe one of these classes is interesting to you, and you want to know where to follow up. All right, I'll take that one. Stanley and Quiggle will be
Back at
taking
Quinn's,
care
huh?
of your Valentine's music needs. They're going to serenade you at Quinn's Music, 210 South Michigan Avenue at 7 o'clock on Valentine's Day.
I know on Sunday, I seen you planned on going to the International Festival of Cultures. You said that.
Yes, I will be facilitating a drum circle. Please come drum with me. I believe the drum circle is going to happen about 2 o'clock. The festival, though, kicks off at 1 o'clock. It is mostly, or at least in my, with my limited knowledge of it, it is a festival of food as much as anything else. So come with an appetite. There's usually little tickets that you get, and you can go around and sample cuisine from all over the world. It smells awesome. They have lots of different things, lots of desserts, lots of drinks, different things. So come check it out. They're also having fashion from around the world, music from around the world. And like I said, at 2 o'clock or right around there, I'll be facilitating a drum circle right in the University Center hallway. So, or the Eisler Center, it's called. So come on out.
I know last year it was packed.
It was
probably
packed. We
one
did
of the
it
biggest ones you remember
inside,
doing.
and it was really kind of crazy packed. So this year we're doing it out in the hall, and I'm hoping it'll be more accessible.
I see a Korean traditional music event on Sunday at Emmanuel Lutheran Church at 4 o'clock.
Yep, hoping to make it.
Very cool. Korean traditional folk music. Very, very interesting.
Monday night, again, you've got your choice. There's a birding 101 class going on at Emmanuel Lutheran Church at 1 o'clock or at 7 o'clock.
For
But
Bird City.
at the same time at Artworks is, I guess, for those of you wanting to get more in touch with your inner chakras.
Meridians and auras.
Yeah, there's a
Kids
something
are all
called,
about aura these days.
Yeah, it's called Energy Medicine, Meridian Chakras and Auras Oh My, presented by Deb Rosick. And that is Monday the 16th at 7 o'clock at Artworks.
Last couple things. Our friend Luke Wyckoff on Tuesday night will be hosting a African safari. I know this is the part of the photo series that they've been doing.
They've been really good, too. Very interesting.
This will be Tuesday night at 7 o'clock at Big Rapids City Hall.
Great. All right, and that is probably enough on FOTA for anybody for 1 week. And
That's
guys, that's basically
that's a lot.
like this is just week 2. We have a couple more weeks of the festival, so don't sleep on it.
And you mentioned Valentine's is coming this weekend.
Yes, yeah.
Are you do you got anything planned, or
Not
what do you guys?
particularly. There's I'm planning
It's a
to go.
Hallmark holiday.
Yeah,
You're
planning
not going
to
to do
go-
that or anything.
Oh yeah, I mean I definitely will do my normal
Duty.
Stuff. I was a little surprised.
love
that. The Stanley and Quiggle concert. We're definitely going to go pop into that probably after dinner. So
Dinner plans already booked, or somewhere local?
probably we'll leave it up to her. What about you?
I think we're gonna. We did this like a couple weeks ago. What do we want to do? We'll stay in. We'll keep it close and keep it easy. Well, it's a couple days away, and there's still nothing on the books yet. So I guess we'll see. We tossed a couple ideas around last night, so we'll just see what happens.
Tell you what, man, I've been so I'm grateful too. If anybody needs help real estate wise, happy that the year's already picking up.
for
picking
sure.
up. 'Cause suddenly we're very busy with that.
I've been very busy with real estate.
Driving. Much more to do real estate wise, and I think I've been a lot less concerned about. Yeah.
No. Well, I do know that Friday the 13th is this week, because I seen on the event page the old Light Touch will be doing their flash tattoos on Friday the 13th. Friday the 13th, the day before Valentine's. I don't remember that being a thing.
Me either. I guess it would have been
It taps into those Valentine's Day roots, though, right? I mean, some of the history and stuff. I've heard those stories.
Is the day before Valentine's Day, is that Galentine's Day?
I know.
Because that'd be funny if that was Friday the 13th. You know what I mean?
I
Because it's
know.
already tough enough.
I know my wife will be going to Galentine's Day on Thursday night at the church, but
Fun.
I don't know. Kenzie, you'll have to look that up for us, because I know it's a thing that they've. That they have now,
I tell you what. Again, I mean, I don't know how many holidays we're supposed to keep up with and care about. But if you have a daughter of the middle school age, they're having the Big Rapids, the city of Big Rapids Parks and Rec are putting on the Daddy-Daughter Dance. That is February 13th from 7 to 9 at the Big Rapids Middle School. And I don't know if there's an age. Because I don't know if that's just middle school kids.
It says all ages welcome.
Oh, it does?
Yes. And one of the last things it says is all ages welcome.
Good.
I am glad.
Oh, yeah, you're right. It does say that.
I'm pretty sure they moved this off Valentine's Day night from the last decade. It seems like it was on the 14th for some reason. And they moved it to the 13th this year. So,
well, that seems smart. Anyway, it's going to be at the middle school. You can get pre-registered. $7 a person or $10 a person at the door.
Yeah. Also going on this weekend, we talked about it last week, and this is the second rendition, but February 15th on Sunday from, I believe it was 2 to 6. I can't see. There's no time here. At Cran Hill is their annual community event, Winterfest. Yeah, it says right up there, 2 to 6. Yep, where they will have free food, free hot dogs, lots of ton activities and things to do outside, including tubing, ice skating, snowshoeing, broomball, ice climbing, and things like that. So go have yourself some family fun on Sunday at Cran Hill Ranch.
And they feed you too. They've got they're doing a hot dog meal. It says that's almost threatening. A hot dog meal will be served. It's like, well, what does that entail? Anyways,
like
that probably means you get a whole deal. You
sort.
get a pop, you get chips, you get a hot dog, a cookie probably too. I wouldn't be surprised. Snacks and drinks will be available all day long though too, so that's cool.
Yeah.
Cran Hill does a great job with this, and they've got the infrastructure and the facilities, to handle you. So that they've got parking and all that good stuff.
Yep, for sure. All right, we'll get into the week. We talked about this, the monthly live stand up at the Peaks. Take advantage of it while it's still here. I know they run it during the winter times, and during the summer they tend to get away from it. So, but Friday, February 20th, 6:30. You can get your tickets now. Dave Dry will be headlining with feature of Carl Sobel, who's been there before. Doors open at 6:30. Show starts at 7:30. Don't miss it.
I love it. I'm going to try to make it to this one. So
they're fun. They're funny.
Yeah, let me know if you think you might be able to go.
Yeah, I think, honestly, that might be able to fit on. As long as I'm not busy with the next morning prepping. We have our second indoor vendor market at the Banded Raccoon.
Jeez.
We'll have tons of vendors. I think we have 12 vendors signed up this time versus the 8 that were there last.
Is it me, or did this come really fast?
It came really fast.
That's only
this year. Yeah,
that's next
this
Saturday.
month, I mean, yeah.
That's next Saturday. Wow.
Yep. Nope. It will 10 to 4 downtown. Anything from food to glass to stone to sneakers, anything in between.
Can I ask a loaded question about that?
Yeah, why not?
Will the same scone person be there?
Yes.
All right.
Then you'll be there.
I'll be there to get some more.
No, we actually have one on the docket for March 28th. And then the last one will be April 14th.
And then you'll hang it up for the summer.
Yep.
Probably you guys will be busy doing other stuff.
Yes, we do. We're trying to let people know that there will be other community events throughout the year that we plan on coinciding with, like Summerfest, like Fall Fest.
Certainly, but
like
I meant you, the listener, you, the watcher. Your events could be happening in the Banded Raccoon all summer long.
Could.
I mean, that's the whole point of it. Is it's a really great space if you wanted to have a small meeting, or if you wanted to have, like, say, what's the maximum?
108.
I was gonna say you probably wouldn't want to put 100 people in there. It could handle it.
Yep.
But for those
60 to 80
probably
corporate,
the tops,
wedding.
Yeah, even the 25 to 50. Like if you got
a nice
that
intimate baby shower.
Yeah, and you don't want to try to tie up a back room at a restaurant. Where can you even do that these days in town? We used to always think about
Ponderosa.
No, I would always think about the restaurant at the hotel. They had that nice back room you could get, but it was.
I think they were redoing it right now. Supposedly, they were supposed to be redoing the whole wing, but we haven't heard anything. But no, there will be other events. There's public events. I know that the CVB will be doing some kind of public event there,
but
and tons of other people.
If you need a place to maybe even you want to plant a church or something. I mean, whatever it is. I mean, it wouldn't be the first time that space, or space downtown had been used for something like that.
Yep.
But anyway, any little idea that you've got where you need a space for people to meet on a regular basis, I'd say the sooner you get in touch with these guys, probably the better deal you'll get.
Oh, for sure, for sure. And locking down the calendar, I think, we already have at least a dozen things on the calendar for the rest of the year that have nothing to do with us. That means that we have to start working around other people's schedules.
Yeah.
So come fill
good.
our schedule.
Yeah.
Hit us up, thebandedraccoon.com.
Good. Glad to see it getting used.
That same day, there's also a mom-to-mom sale, so hit up the Banded Raccoon for theirs, and then head on over
Where is this
to
at?
St. Mary's from 9 to 1, a fun little mom-to-mom, including youth crafters. Fun little deal, and you can actually get signed up and have a table if you're trying to move some of your gently used children's items for just $10. So
Nice.
fun.
So it costs you $1 to get in. I don't know if you had mentioned that part.
I did not. Nope.
So it is a. I'm sure that they the money goes to the church or something like that. But
Sellers and kid crafters wanted. So
there you go. So if your kid has been making a whole bunch of cool stuff with their 3D printer all winter, and they need a place to sell it.
Yep.
$10 gets them a spot. Hey, speaking of spots though. I'll just put it out there again. Summerfest will be here before you guys even know it, and we will be. We're building our list already of vendors for Summerfest, and that could include you. It should include you.
It should.
There's no application. There's no fee.
Food trucks, vendors,
anything, and or a club,
nonprofits. Anything.
Sure. Or even a small business, that you just need to get the word out.
Want to set up a tent and
you want to set up a tent or a table?
Or donate, obviously. They can donate to Summerfest to sponsor.
That'd be another way. I will say we will need a sponsor for the car show. I haven't even started asking around about that. It's usually between $500 and $600 total. And you can be the named sponsor of the car show. You can have your own, like if you were, say, the ABC telephone company, you could have the ABC telephone car of the show.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
fun.
You can name your own winner.
Yeah.
You can hand the trophies out. You can be on the microphone. That's a lot of promotion.
Summerfest is huge.
And it saves me having to do it. I love for
Moving to the front end of summer, I think, was so big for Summerfest last year.
Yeah. So if you want to be involved or you know somebody who would want to be involved, they can email bigrapidsummerfest@gmail.com and we will add you to the list. Back to this next Saturday night, the 21st. Thanks for putting that up, Kenzie. We can throw that up again now. I did, I'm going to need to change this flyer again. Something always comes up. No, through no fault of our own, we found out Brian can't play this one.
Who you got? You got somebody else lined up?
Yeah, we'll be just fine. Don't worry about that. In fact, I'm not even going to tell. I'll just say we're going to have a surprise guest who's going to do probably. Well, here's why it's going to be good for a couple reasons, especially for people who want to see us. The guest will probably play maybe 6, 7, 8 songs. So it'll be a shorter first set, meaning Bud and I'll start sooner.
Yep.
We will, so you don't have to stay out as late.
There you go.
And surprise guest. Also, that leaves just a little bit of like mystery out there, a little intrigue.
Yeah.
You'll have to show up to
local
find out
celebrity
who it
of
is.
some sort.
Definitely
Local celebrity.
And they haven't done this in a while.
Ooh.
Either. So
there it is.
It'll be something to come out for. Anyway, we're talking about the High Strung Steel show at the Sawmill. That's next Saturday night at 7:00. Usually we kick off at 7 with Brian's Suitcase Experience. If you haven't seen him, he's incredibly talented. He's a one-man band. You're related to him too, right? Somehow?
It's
to his wife?
Yes.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. I have no connections, no family. I've had to build everything one relationship at a time. This guy's just related to half the county. Anyway, he has a 90th birthday party he has to be at.
All right.
And you don't miss that. You know what I'm saying? Like those don't come around that often.
No.
And
you celebrate 90.
You celebrate it.
For sure.
Anyway, so he's had to bow out. We're gonna have somebody else do an opening set for us, and then we're gonna get right into it, man. We've got a couple hours worth of really great tunes. So that's next Saturday night. All right. Oh my gosh. Also the 21st?
Yeah.
I don't know how anybody's going to decide on what to do that. Hey, go ahead. Tell them about
The Glitterball Gala, a sequent soiree hosted by Pride Big Rapids, will be at, oh my goodness, these pop-ups. We'll be at the Peaks Event Center. This will be Saturday night, 7 to 10. Cash bar, silent auction, hors d'oeuvres. This is a fundraiser for Pride Big Rapids. Special guest, Dee Shantae.
Dee Shantae.
Tickets $15.
Dressed to impress.
Yeah, very
Be prepared
fun.
to dance. Be prepared to have a great time. And any money you spend, it would seem, is going to go towards the big festival in the summertime.
Yep.
There you go.
Good, fun.
All right, man. Saturday the 21st.
That's a busy day. That's
Busy
a
day.
long, busy day. And it doesn't stop because apparently February is the busiest month of the entire year here in Big Rapids. February 27th, 28th, and March 1st will be the Big Rapids Middle School Drama presents Disney's The Lion King. Junior. One of my favorite, if not favorite movie of all time. Actually, the first movie I ever seen in movie theaters.
You know, that's a
was
lot. A
Lion
lot
King.
of people of our generation say that was like the first one they can remember,
Yeah,
or the
yeah.
first big one that they saw.
I probably went to another one before that. I don't know, but it was such a good movie, such a good
Yeah.
story, and I'm excited to see the middle school reenact
I've
it.
told you guys this many times. I was a fat kid. We watched movies nonstop. I mean, we were a movie household, and I was so lucky to grow up in a small town that had a theater just like the one we're about to have back. I mean, it looked like ours used to, with the marquee and everything. And you walked in, and there was a very small,
checkouts,
a very
ticket
small
box.
and like little entryway with a couple of games, and then just a few
metal
a few
slug and a-
theaters.
and a
There
claw
was like,
machine.
if I remember right, there was a theater downstairs and a theater upstairs. Was the way ours was set up where I was a kid in Charlotte, and I loved it, man. I went to the movies as often as possible. Sometimes we would go multiple times to see a movie.
Yeah, I remember
what I
doing
mean?
that back in the day.
And when I first was out on my own working, I'd work. I was working on the road, doing different things, all these different hard jobs, and it's like we would work 90 hours or something like that, and then we'd have a few days off or a couple of days off, and I would go to the movies like all day. I would go in Tampa Bay. I'd go downtown St. Petersburg, and I would see maybe 3 movies or something on my day off.
You would watch a movie and then hide somewhere?
No,
and
I'd buy
then
tickets.
they would clean it, and then you would just sneak back on
Sometimes
out,
I guess it just depended. If I
That's what
wanted
I
to
would
see
have
the
done
same,
back then.
if I wanted to see the same movie over again, sometimes I'd just stay in there and watch it again. It was
that's
fine.
sweet.
But I would just spend the whole day there, and they had this cool area around the theater, so you could just sort of hang out. And it was Florida, so it was nice.
You're right. Well, I ended up buying a bunch of those ticket packages from the movie as a
Good.
pre-purchase to kind of help him out and kind of show him to support him.
Yeah.
But the idea is that I will go watch a few movies probably a couple times just
I
because
would love
they're
to
already
be.
paid for.
I would love to be invited.
I'm excited
to
for the
some
movie theater.
going experience because I love the movies and I forgot to email him. I promise I will reach out to the gentleman who owns the theater now because
Gotta get him on.
I'd love to get him on before the theater opens, just to talk about why he took such a risk and maybe what the feedback has been like. We know or at least we feel
At
like
least
it's
what we
been,
see, yeah.
We feel like it's like the city has really stepped up,
Yeah.
and so I'd love to hear his thoughts on that. I will reach out to him about it. But,
Speaking of movies, I don't remember seeing any movie trailers during the Super Bowl. I knew that I'd seen some news that they weren't going to do a ton because the spots have gotten
Too
really
expensive?
expensive, and movies don't need that kind of pub no more. I mean, for $7 million, you could flood all the social medias for months. You know what I mean? So I think cost effective was, but I didn't see any that were worth.
I'll be
There's
honest,
a lot.
I
There's
wasn't
a
really
ton
paying
of great
attention.
movies coming out this year.
We had it on while we were while the band was rehearsing. We had the TV on, and I was probably the one who could see it the best. So I was sort of keeping an eye on it to see what was happening. There was not much happening.
Kenzie, did you see any? Did you watch the Super Bowl for starters? You did.
I don't remember seeing any, and I don't remember seeing any really rememberable like commercials either, because I remember they used to be really funny growing
Right.
up, and
Yeah.
I didn't see any.
I can only remember two. One is the one that had Jennifer Aniston and Ben Affleck.
Oh, the Dunkin'
and
one. Yeah,
it
with
had so many people.
Steve
They were
Urkel
recreating a
and
whole bunch
Carlton
of.
and yeah.
It was like a mix of Friends and different things they were doing, and because we were watching it, I wasn't listening to it. I have no idea what that commercial was even about.
Yeah,
So-
Dunkin'.
Oh, that's
which,
right,
Which we
Dunkin'.
are getting in Walmart right now.
Right.
They're building it
Great.
right now.
So
Yes.
hey, there you go. It
Hey.
worked. It worked. Pat remembered the marketing worked.
Yep.
Nice work. The other one was apparently either someone who made a bunch of money on crypto.
Crypto.
It seemed to me wasted $7 million to brag about or something.
That's
I
what it
couldn't
kinda
tell
looked
what
like.
it
Yeah,
was. It was
yeah.
just a commercial basically saying
I
they're
made
so
money on
they're
crypto.
so rich
Look
they
how
can just have a commercial in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Anyway,
the
those were-
only one I even cared about was the Budweiser horse eagle one that you're not quite sure what kind of bird it is at the very beginning.
Rock, flag, and
And then it like all of a sudden the horse and wings and everything. That was an awesome commercial.
I didn't see that one.
That one was
I'm
all right.
on.
But no, I remember seeing the Minions. There's a new Minions movie coming, and there was that
Oh,
trailer was out. But
okay.
I don't remember any other.
Have you
besides
ever
that.
seen any of the Minions movies?
Despicable Me? Yeah.
I have not.
What?
I've not seen any of them.
Come on.
Yeah.
You have that
I know
age child.
Yeah, Noble has seen every one. He loves the
They
Minions.
are so funny.
Um,
I don't love Minions. I don't remember watching Minions.
actually,
the
now
movie.
that I say
I've
that, I
definitely seen
might have
Despicable
taken
Me.
them to the Minions one or something like that. Have there been more than one Minions one already?
I don't want
Because I definitely didn't see.
I know the Rise of
Despicable
Gru.
Me's.
Minions: The Rise of Gru was
Yeah.
a movie. I don't think there's been any other since then.
Okay. Well, then
The
I'm
other
not
ones
sure.
are Despicable Me, right?
Tell you which
1,
other
2, 3,
one,
4, and maybe even 5.
It was a long time before I watched Toy Story, like any of the Toy Story movies.
What?
Yeah, it was like a long, long time, and then I did, and now I won't watch them again because I don't want to. I don't want to sit there and cry like a baby.
All right. The good old days of toys and
Yeah, telling you,
I'm
what,
excited for number 5 because it's like a shot at
Doesn't take
technology.
much. Tell
and
you
stuff.
what, I saw something today that got me a little. I got a little verklempt. I got a little choked up. It was a clip of it's because we were talking about Ben Affleck a minute ago. Matt Damon in an interview was saying, they were best friends as kids. It was their dream to be in show business together. They worked at it really, really hard.
I mean, they'd have done a ton
Yeah,
of stuff
they wrote
together.
Good Will Hunting together, all
Will
that good
Hunting,
stuff. And then it was almost like, to prove they could do it on their own, they couldn't work together anymore. They had to work alone. And so they've all been doing their own thing all this time, not working together. And he watched that Get Back documentary, the Beatles documentary called Get Back.
I haven't seen it, but I've heard of it.
Oh,
Yep.
Pat, you're missing out, my man.
Is that on Netflix? Or Hulu?
It was on. Boy, I can't remember. I want to say
I'll
it was
look
on Hulu when it came out, but it's really long. You know what I mean? I can't even remember how many hours it is. It's a
Okay.
lot of hours because it's multiple parts. But oh my gosh, it's absolutely incredible, and it ends with the famous rooftop concert. The Beatles perform this on the roof of their building, and the police come. It's a whole, it was iconic. It's this big thing, and they were great. They sounded good. They were they were at the height of their powers, and this thing comes up and says, this is the last time they'd ever play together.
Yeah.
They didn't know it at the time. They had all these plans, but I mean, that was it.
Yeah.
And so that convinced him.
Matt Damon?
Matt Damon, was watching this, and so I was like, Dad, why are you crying? You know what I mean? And so he called up his buddy. He's like, "Hey, we gotta work together. We gotta work together. We gotta get the band back together."
I just see they just did Rogan together, and then they were in that commercial. The Dunkin'
now they're
commercial.
working together. So,
Well,
pretty cool.
that
Hey,
is cool.
speaking of getting the band back together,
That's a good segue.
I got
This is a pro
terrible-
segue.
I got Yeah, that's the kind of links I'm capable of.
It
If anybody's looking for professional DJ work or voiceover acting, I got terrible news this week that a good friend of mine, he'd already relocated out of the immediate area, and now we get word that that Andy Kirby, founding member and guitarist of the Turnips, and as well as several bands that I've started and have convinced him to be a part of. He's moving to Florida, where he got this incredible job.
I was wondering what the story was because it sounds like
Yep.
this might be it for the Turnips.
Yeah, they're doing like a final, and of course, just like with the Rolling Stones, nothing's ever final.
Right,
final,
of course.
Right? There's
Of
always
course.
there always could be another one, but he's moving on. He got an incredible job down in the Florida area doing exactly what he loves, which is building guitars and overseeing a great guitar building company. And so they are going to be putting the band back together for one last rip at the Sawmill. They're doing it the week after us, Saturday, February 28th. Now, I'm supposed to be in Santa Fe, New Mexico, at a at a hand drumming, facilitation workshop. Otherwise, I would absolutely be at this. So if you're around, that's probably not something to miss.
Yep. No, but that's one of the first bands I remember learning about when we kind of got into the Big Rapids area was the Turnips. And
yeah,
I worked with Josh, who's part of the Turnips, and so that was an easy connection for me. But no,
I would definitely say, one of the top bands ever to come out of the area, So
very cool. We talked about it a little bit, but that same morning, they've got the Special Olympics polar plunge located in front of the Elks. If you are brave enough, jump in the water for them.
Okay, that same day, the Eagles is having their spring show.
Yeah, where is? I must not have got that one up here.
Okay. These are all. Maybe this is all at the end of March, isn't it?
No,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
the end. That's the end of. Oh, that is at the
That's
end
end
of
of
March.
March.
Yep,
Yeah,
yep.
we'll get to that next week then. Last one that we wanted to give a shout out to is Glitter and Sawdust, right, at Quinn's. This is March 7th. So we've got one concert coming up this Saturday, and then in 2 weeks, you got another one. Another one. I hope that's how it's going to be all year. Bud is committed to reestablishing live music, so he'll be like DJ Khaled all year. Another one. Kind of hoping that High Strung Steel will play there maybe in March or April, or maybe not March, maybe April or May or something.
Very
like
cool.
That. So. Anyway, okay.
Yeah, I have two more that I want to touch on.
Hit us.
Because it was announced this week that the fair dates have been pushed back a week this year.
Is that right?
Got a ton of buzz on the old socials that it is now, this year it will be July 13th through July 18th. And traditionally it's been the week before that.
Okay.
It's almost always been the week right after 4th of July.
Huh.
So.
And is it a good thing, or
I think it's just a scheduling thing, and I think this year and maybe even next year, heads up, it will be pushed back a week, but it should go back to its normal. But yes, the fair, July 13th through 18th.
Constant is change, people.
That's true, very true.
You can count on.
And this also didn't make the sheet, but I wanted to make sure we touched on it. Taste of Mecosta, which is such a fun event every year. If you've never been, you need to go.
A creation of a leadership Mecosta class
years
ago.
Yes, and Taste Mecosta, March 24th. This will be at the Peaks Event Center from 5:30 to 8:30.
Boy, I tell you what the International Festival of Cultures is for Ferris for food, this is for the area's food.
For sure.
Talk about a good ticket to have. You want to show up hungry. It's about $20 to get in.
Yep.
$25 to get into Taste of Mecosta. But that's because there'll be like 30 to 50
you won't be able to eat everything
restaurants there, all trying to really impress you with main courses, with desserts, with appetizers. They got people strolling around offering you food. There's drinks. It's a whole deal. I'm excited that's back. I feel like I don't remember there being one last year.
I feel like they did one, but it was kind of not last year, 2 years ago. Yeah. At the Peaks, they hosted one, and they tried to bring it back.
I can only remember maybe one since COVID, so maybe this is.
It's exciting.
Hey, I'd love to get if you're involved in putting this on and you want to talk to us. We'd love to chat with you. Reach out to us, and
it was always a fundraiser for
on.
Leadership Mecosta too. So I wonder if they're still going to maintain that. It looks like it's an event by Big Rapids Pioneer, so the Pioneer must be partnering with.
And it's at the Peaks. There you go.
So
there you go.
Put it on your schedule, March 24th. I will definitely be there. So 'cause that's the week before spring break, which is also booked. I can't wait to go on vacation.
I tell you what, my man, I think maybe that's what we need. Maybe we both need just
vacation.
a little bit of time in somewhere a little bit warmer.
Would you say at the end of this month you're going on vacation?
A couple weeks. I'll be gone for a week, and you know what? I need it. It's been a long time.
When's the last time you went on vacation?
Honestly,
You went to Chicago last year, right?
yeah, I guess we
With
did
the
a couple
family.
things. We did spring break, and we did.
That's right.
We did a
You guys did
Chicago
spring break
trip,
too.
but
Went down to your
honestly, I've just been.
brothers?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. We. Honestly, who am I to complain? I played a lot of
just labeled
golf.
a lot
I've
of-
done a lot of
yeah.
snowboarding. We did go away a few times, but it feels like I've just been keeping my nose to the grind. Like I haven't been going snowboarding this year. I'm barely getting. I'll
Used to
be lucky.
that
I'll be lucky to
ticket?
get used on my pass. And we're having the best winter of snow we've ever seen.
Yeah. It's been
I've just
such a good
honestly,
winter for
I've been-
snowmobiling and snowboarding.
I've been busy and I've been trying to be focused.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just taking care of everything around here and making sure to get in a good workout and making sure that I'm available to hit up the salad bar for lunch means I don't want to go too far. You know, I'm just sort of keeping.
Yeah.
I'm sort of just keeping.
It's
right
easy to
around
manage
here.
goals when you're everything's within reach, right? You know, that's.
Do you guys hear that?
Hey, write that down, kids.
Write that down. It's easy to manage your goals and everything's right within reach.
I love that.
Hey, can I
No.
hit you with something else? I've been thinking that I don't know if I heard somebody say this, but it popped into my head, and it's a little clunky to be a lyric. I don't think it's a lyric.
Could be a rap lyric. They
it could
get
just
clunky
be. It can
sometimes.
make if this helps you, you grab it and put it in your pocket. Okay. If I let what happened before stop me, I wouldn't be in front of you now.
Ooh. It's got it. Yeah,
You like that?
that's good. Write that one down too. It's two quotables
I mean,
this
it
week.
could be. I mean, it's true. It's true for everybody, anytime. Basically, if I had let what happened before stop me, I wouldn't be in front of you now. You know?
And he's cruising now too.
It's good.
Once I'm getting in front of you, don't let me get in front of you.
Well, and I did. Yeah, and I didn't. I mean, that's not my saying. You
No,
know?
it's good.
I just think it's cool.
That's all right.
Anyway,
Anyway, what we got, Kenzie? You got some updates for us?
I do. First,
hit us with your best shot.
Where you at?
We gotta
we don't
see
see
you.
you. Can't see you.
oh,
Can't see
There
you. Can
she
barely
is.
hear you. There you are.
skinks are a diverse family of over 1,500 lizard species known for shiny, overlapping scales, long tails, and generally short legs.
Dragons.
Huh.
So
Yeah.
dragons.
Yep,
Okay.
that's the definition
Skink.
for you.
There's 1,500 different types of skinks in the world.
They are a lizard, she said.
Yeah.
And the scales is interesting. Overlapping.
Overlapping.
Skinks,
That's a dragon.
skanks, lizards, lot lizards. There's a lot of weird overlaps, overlapping flaps, overlap. We'll just leave it there.
What else you got?
yeah,
Anything
anything else?
The last thing was Galentine's Day is unofficially February 13th.
You're
Okay.
right. You're
So
right.
this year it falls on a Friday the 13th. I think that's cool. I'm
Isn't there a
picturing
story
like
about Valentine's and it's not a good one, right? Like if I remember right, the story of Valentine's and like
I thought it was
Saint
created by
Valentine's
Hallmark
and-
to sell cards.
I don't think so.
Oh,
We might want to look that up too at some point, but
maybe for next week.
Yeah.
We'll find out whatever treacherous past.
I feel like there's
holiday
something
is.
about like a
Tell
big
you what, though, I
murder or
could
something.
picture
I don't know.
I could picture like a horror movie set on Galentine's.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
Friday the 13th, Galentine's Day, and somebody's getting murdered. You know what I mean? You didn't bring chocolates. You didn't bring flowers. All right. Well, hey, I love it. That's all we got for this week. We are your hosts on this great show that we call What's Up Big Rapids. I'm Chris Jane.
I'm Pat Brooks.
And just remember, kids, kindness is contagious. Go out there and be the example you want to see in the world. We're all watching you.
right.
We're all rooting for you. Go out there and get them. And, you know, before we sign off, let me just say, it could just be me. I've been very low energy today, huh? Is it me, or has this been kind of a low energy show?
No guest is different vibe. It's the weather, yeah.
It
you know,
does
it's that
seem-
that droopiness that you were
Yeah.
talking about.
Yeah.
It is impacting you. Don't let it though.
I was
Don't let it
kind of
impact
fired
you.
up to do the show, but then as we've been doing it, I feel like I've been like a bit tongue-tied, a bit slow, a bit bleh.
We appreciate you all
Yeah,
anyways.
so you know, thank you guys for hanging in. My comfort is knowing that most people don't watch or listen to the
they
whole
definitely
thing
don't
anyway.
get to this part of the show either.
And you know what? We'll edit the clips to make us seem snappy. So anyway, we're doing just fine. Let's go ahead and hit them with the outro, Ken.
See you next week.
Hit it.